This right here is the best BMW ever made. I'll include a link to the Karl Malone Toyota and Draper's website in the description down below. They're providing us with a Supra. This one is available for sale, so if you've been looking for one, reach out to them. Powering this is BMW's B58 3-liter turbo inline-6 that goes through an 8-speed automatic. Fuel economy is 22 around town, 29 on the highway, with power outputs being 382 horsepower and then 368 pound-feet of torque. If you're looking for more straight-to-the-point reviews like this, make sure you subscribe. Now this blue is one of the best colors on the new Supra. I think it just really works with all the body lines. This headlight design is going to be one of my favorites of all time. The headlights are massive, but it just works with the style of the car. And yeah, you've got all the fake vents and everything. I was a little bit upset initially, but now I just don't care. I'm like, yep, just part of the Supra. Big old spoiler up front too. And with that long hood, it's got that cool traditional sports car look. Tire and wheel setup is 255 by 35 by 19 up front, and then 275 by 35 by 19 in the rear. Got the red brake calipers, says Supra on it, which is kind of a cool detail. And yeah, I think the wheels look good. Again, you've got more of that fake venting. This one's got the carbon fiber mirror caps, which is a nice addition. Got another little fake vent there on the side. And then here's the side profile. So this still has one of Toyota's older style cues they're not using on their modern cars. The Sienna still has this, but this kind of like curve that goes down. One of the most beautiful things that Toyota's put on their vehicles. Now BMW's obviously changed their key fobs, but you can see this is the previous version of their fob. It has the Toyota logo put into it. And you notice the Toyota logo is extra round for some reason. Anyways, lock-unlock opening for the hatch. Now taking a look at the rear, this is actually a pretty practical sports car. So you've got this whole cargo area set up here, and then you can see kind of got a little bit of storage behind the seats, but not a crazy amount. There is a cover built in, which is always nice, and then they give you these handles, which are great to kind of just pop it down. Love how the taillights arc across, and then you got a little vent piece that looks like a teardrop in a way. So the GR badge, and then giant exhaust tips. That will cap things off for the exterior of the Supra. Let's now take a look at the interior. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. You just have regular windows with this, and then this is soft touch down below too. You know, the stitching. Got your window controls, the mirrors power fold in. And then here are the seats, and this is where you'll see a lot of BMW stuff inside. You've got the memory seat function there too. All of our light controls off to the side. And all this BMW stuff is not a bad thing, because this is the BMW that was before the new stuff, which is kind of over the top of the screens. So anyways, paddles on the back. You've got some physical controls here on the front, including for adaptive cruise. See the regular stocks there in the back. And then I love the gauge cluster with this. So if I take it out of sport mode, you'll notice the exhaust gets a little bit quieter, but yeah, kind of gets a little bit more aggressive with the overall look. But I feel like this is a nice mix of kind of like an analog / digital look for the gauge cluster, if that makes sense. Just a backup camera in reverse. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, response time with this is actually pretty good. And that's the thing, is BMW's newer system isn't really any more responsive than this. It's just a much bigger screen. And so this is like the sweet spot. And you even have the little preset buttons where if you hover over, it'll kind of do that. We do have dual zone climate, which is completely unnecessary in such a small car, but it's nice that it has it. Heated seats too. Phone charging pad there. Got the shifter to put it into gear. You can get these with a manual, but BMW manuals, and again, Toyota does tune it, but I think the automatic's more than enough transmission. It's super quick to shift, you guys will see. Controls the infotainment system, and then kind of like our drive stuff, so like for the safety tech, sport mode, got more carbon fiber. Cup holders right here as well. And then this is nice for tall people. They kind of have like a bubble design here with the roof to, and I'll give you a little bit more headroom with it. And then, yeah, of course, it's got nice trim on the dash. 2026 Supra 3.0. Like I said, it has a few nice options added to it, like the carbon fiber mirror caps. It also has paint protection film on the front end. 65,884. Let's take it for a quick spin and see how it performs. So this is kind of a weird thing to mention, but the Supra has a smell. I really like the smell. So if you guys remember, I bought one of these years ago when it first came out, and I remember like getting in, and you guys got to remember, I review cars every single day, so like the new car smell for me is pretty much gone. But I remember getting the Supra, and I'm like, man, this is like got a very distinctive smell to it. And guess what? Still has it. If you don't believe me, just like if you are given the opportunity, got to be brand new Supra, just sit in it, close the door, sit in it, and you know what I'm talking about. Like it has this, I it's hard to explain. But it's like, it's so distinctive that it's like instant nostalgia. It's kind of like if you've had a meal that you really like and that meal has a distinctive smell, and then you smell that again and it instantly takes you back to the last time you had that meal. And so it's like, it's taking me back to, like, I remember all the fun things I did with the Supra. Did I get pulled over in the, I don't think I ever got pulled over in the Supra. So that is one benefit about this car. Like some cars, it's interesting the sound difference between sport and normal driving mode. Yeah, some cars, like, because like the GT500, I got in so much trouble in that car that like I never want to be in one again. But like the Supra, I think I had a lot of fun, and I just didn't get in trouble, which is good for me, right? So these Supras are really cool. There's a GR Corolla. Man, that would be, think about how cool that garage would be. Supra for the summer, GR Corolla for the winter. Now that's a garage setup, if I've ever seen one. The B58 is the GOAT. This is one of the best engines ever made, period. End of story. It's got great low end torque. It has a real top end to it for a turbo engine. It's twin scroll. It's such a good engine. And the thing is, it's insanely tunable. Like, there's people with so much horsepower with this engine. Way more than you could ever need. And the other thing is, again, with the automatic, this transmission, it's like instant. It's more than quick enough. Right? The only thing that really is quicker than this is dual clutches. And again, I went around that corner, the back end, perfectly stuck. It did not, now obviously I could make it slide. I'm not gonna do that to a brand new car. But this car just, it carves around corners. And the thing is, it's very well tuned with the driver's, I guess, I'm trying to think of the word for this. It lets you know what it's doing. It lets you know what it's doing. So when I went around that corner, I could feel if I just did a bit more throttle, yeah, the back end would start to step out. So it's like, it's such a good precision tool. And then it's also daily drivable. Like if I just put it in normal mode, the B58 is fuel efficient, and you just, I mean, again, you're low to the ground, so you're gonna get more tire noise. It's just how that works. But it's a great car. So much power. There's so much aftermarket support for these now, if you want to do that. But just stock, it's great. Like the only thing I'd really do to this is maybe an exhaust, but even then, doesn't really need it. It's a good, like the stock sound is really good. So I'm interested to see what Toyota does with the next gen Supra, because I've been hearing that they might be working with Mazda on that, because Mazda has a 3.3 liter turbo inline six, and so it'll be interesting to see. But like this generation of Supra, people gave it crap because it's like, oh, it's not a real Toyota, it's a BMW. It's like when people do the same thing with the Ineos Grenadier. Oh, it's not reliable, it's got a BMW engine. It's like, do your research, nerd. You do the research on the B58, you find that the B58 is durable. It's not a perfect engine, right? Just like any engine, it can have issues, but like you take care of this vehicle, it'll take care of you 100%. You do your oil changes every 5,000 miles, and you've got a vehicle that will last a long time. The guy that I'm still friends with, the guy that I sold my Supra to, he ended up selling it, but like he put like 50,000 miles on the car and just hooned the crap out of it. Still did just fine. So it's a great car. I'm just trying to make sure that we're clear on this. This is one of those sports cars where you can buy it, it holds its value, and you can enjoy it, you can drive it. And not only does it hold its value, but it has reliability. So it's got a lot going for it.